When people talk about the toughest fighters in the UFC, most think about knockouts or bloody wars. But real toughness is deeper than that. It's about absorbing damage without breaking. It's about surviving chaos, pushing through exhaustion, and staying dangerous even when everything hurts. Toughness is the ability to keep showing up no matter what's being thrown at you. So let's break it down division by division and talk about the most durable fighter in each weight class. Starting at flyweight, Alexandre Pantoja is the definition of battle-tested. This is a man who has fought nearly everyone worth mentioning in the division and kept coming forward every single time. Marino, Royval, Kai Kara-France, Askarov, the list just keeps going. Pantoja has been in fast-paced wars where the margin for error is razor thin, yet he almost never looks shaken. His chin isn't just strong, it's proven. The only time he was truly put down came against one of the hardest hitters the division has ever seen, and even then he bounced right back up and kept fighting. That's the thing about Pantoja. You can hit him clean, you can hurt him, but breaking him is a different story. His durability isn't flashy, it's consistent, and that consistency over elite competition is what makes him the toughest flyweight. Moving up to bantamweight, the answer is Petr Yan. This man has been in absolute trenches with the best fighters on the planet and has never been knocked out, not once. Yan has eaten head kicks, clean counters, spinning attacks, and sustained 5-round wars without losing his composure. What makes his toughness special isn't just his chin, it's his posture under fire. He doesn't panic, he doesn't shell up and hope to survive. He stays technical even when he's getting hit. Against elite strikers and relentless grapplers alike, Yan absorbs damage and keeps walking forward like it's business as usual. He's gone through wars that would have cracked most fighters, and every time he leaves the cage upright. In a division known for speed and precision, Petr Yan's durability stands out because it's paired with elite skill and composure. At featherweight, toughness has a name, and that name is Max Holloway. No one in UFC history has absorbed more significant strikes than Max, and somehow he's only been finished once by strikes. Let that sink in. Holloway doesn't just survive damage, he thrives in it. The later the fight goes, the better he looks. 5 rounds of pressure, volume, and pace that would drown other fighters barely slows him down. He stood toe-to-toe with some of the hardest hitters in the division, traded shot for shot, and kept pushing forward. What makes Max special is that his durability isn't passive, he uses it offensively. He breaks opponents mentally by refusing to fade. You can land clean, you can have moments, but sooner or later, Max is still there, still talking, still throwing combinations. Featherweight has had plenty of tough fighters, but none with the proven long-term durability of Max Holloway. Then we hit lightweight, and this one is simple: Khabib Nurmagomedov. People remember the dominance, the wrestling, the control, but they forget how impossible he was to hurt. Khabib went through wars with elite strikers, ate flush shots from some of the most dangerous fighters in the sport, and never even came close to being broken. Edson Barboza threw everything at him. Conor McGregor landed clean counters. Dustin Poirier had moments. Justin Gaethje tried to test his limits. None of it mattered. Khabib didn't just survive damage, he absorbed it with zero emotional reaction. He never bled, he never panicked, he never lost control. His durability wasn't about taking punishment for fun, it was about having such a strong base, such calm composure that nothing could shake him. In a division known for chaos and violence, Khabib walked through it untouched and left undefeated. If you made it this far, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me your thoughts in the comments below. And the like goal for this video is 100 likes. Now let's continue with the video. Welterweight is where toughness stops being a trait and turns into an identity, and there is no better embodiment of that than Nate Diaz. Nate isn't durable in the traditional sense of never getting hit. He gets hit a lot. That's the point. He walks into fire on purpose, absorbs punishment, and somehow gets stronger the longer the fight goes. 5 rounds? Good. Blood pouring down his face? Even better. His chin has been tested by the hardest hitters in the division, from Robbie Lawler to Conor McGregor to Leon Edwards, and he's never been truly put away clean. What makes Nate special isn't just his ability to take shots, it's how he weaponizes damage. He drags opponents into deep water, forces them to fight at a pace they can't maintain, and mentally breaks them while eating shots that would fold most fighters. Scar tissue, cardio, stubbornness, and pure willpower combine into one of the most unkillable fighters the UFC has ever seen. Nate Diaz doesn't just survive fights, he outlasts them. Middleweight durability belongs to a man who doesn't even seem human when he's hit, Yoel Romero. Watching Romero absorb clean shots feels wrong, like the laws of physics forgot to apply to him. Olympic-level explosiveness mixed with a concrete chin created a fighter who could stand toe-to-toe with the best strikers in the world and barely flinch. He took bombs from Whitaker, Israel Adesanya, Paulo Costa, and Luke Rockhold, and time after time, he just kept coming forward. Romero wasn't durable because he avoided damage. He was durable because damage simply didn't register the same way. Even late into his career, when his body should have betrayed him, his chin stayed legendary. Middleweight has seen iron chins, but Yoel Romero's durability felt supernatural, like something built in a lab instead of a gym. At light heavyweight, toughness isn't measured by longevity alone. It's measured by eras survived, and no one represents that better than Chuck the Iceman Liddell. Chuck fought in a time when defense was optional and knockouts were the currency of the division. He walked into wars against the hardest hitters of his generation and rarely took a backward step. His chin carried him through brutal exchanges with fighters like Tito Ortiz, Randy Couture, and Wanderlei Silva. What made Chuck special wasn't that he never got hurt, it was that he was willing to trade damage for damage without hesitation. For years, his ability to absorb shots while delivering his own made him one of the most feared men in the sport. Light heavyweight was built on violence, and Chuck Liddell stood at the center of it, frozen, calm, in chaos. Heavyweight durability belongs to Cain Velasquez, and his toughness came from pressure, endurance, and punishment over time. Cain didn't rely on one-punch knockouts or quick finishes. He broke heavyweights down piece by piece. His ability to take shots from massive men while pushing a relentless pace separated him from everyone else. Junior Dos Santos hit him clean early in their rivalry, and Cain came back to drown him in pressure. Big punches, clinch work, ground and pound, cardio that shouldn't exist at heavyweight. Cain absorbed damage and gave it back tenfold. His durability wasn't just about his chin, it was about his engine. Heavyweights aren't supposed to fight like that, and Cain made them pay for trying to keep up. Durability in the UFC isn't just about surviving a punch. It's about surviving eras, styles, and damage that compounds over years. These fighters didn't just last, they endured. They absorbed pain, adopted, and kept moving forward when others would have broken. In a sport where careers can end in a single moment, these names proved that toughness isn't luck. It's built, earned, and tested every time the cage closes.
If you made it this far, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more MMA videos and documentaries, and tell me your thoughts in the comments below.